Hello everybody, I'm alpacapatrol, and this is Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb. Today, I'm gonna jump in here, and, oddly enough, I got a lot of, Blue Baby requests. So I guess we're gonna play Blue Baby. You know, I kinda like Blue Baby more than Samson. I feel like I've said that a couple times, every time I play Blue Baby, but hey, look at that. I don't know, yeah, money equals power, that's interesting. Especially when we get to all that money out of the two things that we opened so far, or destroyed. We managed to get money out of them, which is pretty cool. Pretty damn cool, man, I have to say. And what did I wanted to mention. The debates were on yesterday. I don't know if you guys watched the debates. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are not from the United States, and I assume that they don't play them anywhere else. But, the debates were on yesterday. They were pretty funny. They were pretty darn funny. There was this one moment. For one, there's already like a Tumblr. I don't know if I had it, but basically at one point, Mitt Romney was like, no, I love women. I love women. When I saw that we weren't a lot of women on my staff, I was like, hey, come on, let's get some women. And then my staff brought me whole binders filled with women. It's just like, oh, Mitt. Oh, you're not a human being. And it's funny. But, yeah. Oh, shit! Okay, actually worked out there. Yeah, and then there was this other part where Mitt Romney made a lot of money, which is great because of money equals power. We are gonna go explore that other room because I want more drops, like a key for the next floor. Yeah, and there was another part where, you know, Mitt Romney tried to call Barack Obama on his shit and be like, oh, you didn't call it an act of terror. Ankh is pretty cool, actually, especially when you're Blue Baby, because that basically is a one-up for Blue Baby. So anyway, yeah, he tried to. He's like, you never called it an act of terror, and then Obama's just like, get the transcript, and the lady, the moderator, is like, he did in fact say act of terror. And Mitt Romney had to sit down, and it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. All in all, though, there was a lot of lying on both sides. There was a lot of rhetoric. One thing that I really hate, I don't know if I mentioned this in one of the videos, one thing I really hate is when the politicians are like, you know, it was light on this, although Mitt opened with it. Where it's like I was talking to this lady in something Illinois, and then something happened, and she was like, nah son nah, and then all that stuff. You know, that's always a lie. That's always a lie. When for one, you don't say the name of the person. I've completely, you lose trust with me when you say, like, I was talking to this lady and she said I can't get a job and I have to be upset. It's like, you don't have to relate it as if you're speaking in an infomercial with, like, you know, first-hand testimonials. You're not selling me a goddamn vacuum cleaner. You're trying to tell me what your policies are gonna do to save the fucking country. You know, I don't care that like, oh, this lady said she can't find a job. Yeah, I know she can't find a job because there's a fucking 12% unemployment or whatever. So, I mean, like, you know, if that 12% might have been really high, actually. I think it's like 8%. But, I mean, even so, 8% is really high. But, anyway, yeah, I mean, there's 12, just say that. There's 8% unemployment. That's a fucking problem. A lot of people can't get work. I don't need to know that a real person had a problem finding work. I know that real people have problems finding work. There's 12 million of them, who can't. So, you know, whenever they do that, and they both did it. They're both like, yeah, I was talking to this poor child and something, and he was saying that he's sad about his education. And it's like, no, you didn't talk to anybody who said that. That is fucking bullshit. Just tell me what's wrong with the education system. Here's my main issue with just, and I'm sorry for ranting about this, but, like, you know, it just happened, and I kind of feel the desire to talk about it. You know, here's the problem with, one, just the first past the post voting system. You know, maybe I'll link the first past the post voting system video by CGP Grey in the description, because it is really cool. I mentioned it before. I don't know if anybody like searched out and watched it, but I will put a link probably. God damn it, Bad Trip is so shitty when you're Blue Baby. Anyway, yeah, so, but basically the main issue is that I don't have a candidate. I don't. I really don't. I don't like Barack Obama. I don't like Mitt Romney. I don't like them both. I the thing is, I probably would, by way of the lesser of two evils. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me now? Well, let's go in here. That's really fucking irritating, though. Oh, well, I guess we might as well get a key. I would have liked to get the compass, but, you know, I think all that's probably more worth it. Because I want to go to the treasure room, see what we get. Yumheart, fucking useless. Great, great! Let's go try to find the secret room, I guess. Anyway, yeah, first past the post voting system. You know, none of the candidates are talking about what I want to hear at all. They're not talking about education reform. They're not talking about military reform. I mean, the whole debate was basically like, who hates China more? Like, it would just be like, come to Mitt Romney, I hate China a lot, and Barack Obama would fight back with like, no, I hate China a lot more. And it's just like, wow, what? I mean, you guys know, right, that like other countries watch this shit, right? Like, maybe not other like people in other countries, but other like national leaders watch this. So like, what you say is important. Like when Mitt Romney like threatened Russia on his campaign trail, when he was like he was like oh god, what did he say? I'm losing it because I'm trying to dodge Gertie Jr. But he's like, yeah, Russia is our #1 geopolitical foe. And I don't know if you know, but Vladimir Putin publicly was like, what happens if Mitt Romney is elected? Are we going to fucking war? Is that what's happening? Like I didn't know that we were #1 geopolitical enemies. I thought the Cold War ended 20 fucking years ago, but I guess not. And actually, it shows in that. Oh boy. Oh dear. It shows in that. So Russia, since the Cold War ended, has been renewing their treaty with the United States. The treaty said that Russia will not pursue nuclear weapons and in fact will try to dismantle its nuclear weapons program. Russia did recently just say that, hey, we're not gonna re-up this year. This year we're gonna you know, not renew our contract, saying that we're gonna do that. Now, whether or not that has anything to do with Mitt Romney or whether it just has to do with Vladimir Putin taking over again, you know, that's something that's left up to discussion. But I mean, still, you know, the kind of thing is that a lot of candidates, even Joe Biden during the vice presidential debate, I think he threatened Iran. He threatened somebody, and it was just like, what are you guys fucking doing? What are you doing? You know that like people watch this, right? You're not like sitting and debating each other, and you're not sitting and debating America. You were debating the world. There are people watching, and you can't just go out and say like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna fuck up China when we get elected." No, we're gonna fuck up China harder, and think China's gonna be like, "Oh, okay." Were they saying something about us? My ears were burning, but I didn't really know anything about it. Like, you can't. Oh God, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, we're a bunch of warmongers either way is the issue. So, you know, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the election. I certainly am not going to vote, and that's due to the electoral college system. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, we do want to open that one up, definitely. Okay. Counterfeit penny. Well, I guess we don't have anything else, so might as well take it. Mom's bra. You know what? That's probably better than the Horn of the Unicorn, although at this point right now, when we're gonna go fight this boss, it's probably better. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, definitely better to use this, because this dude is gonna get wrecked by the My Little Unicorn. So, luckily he did that. That other fly that is unactivated or deactivated, he threw me off, man. All right, well, we're gonna have to take the range up and then go in here. I would want to get Mom's bra before we fight Krampus. Okay. Here's the thing. We have the Ankh, so fuck it. We're gonna take this. Now, of course, we are kind of screwing ourselves because, you know, we don't have any health now. I understand that, but we also have the Ankh, so you know, I think this is a reasonable decision because we're going to get basically the same amount of parts back anyway. And yeah, I guess we'll just move on to the next floor here. I mean, I suppose we could look for the secret room, but with 3 bombs, I don't know. I don't know, guys. We will continue firing here on our foes. Hopefully our foes will die shortly. Who knows? But our foes! Yeah, I don't know, man. American political process is such a joke. And there's no... You know what system would be the best system? A meritocratic system. That would be the best system. If you don't know what a meritocracy is, look it up. I could basically explain just the basic premise of it, and that's generally that it's a system based on principles of merit. So, you know, think of even like football or something. Oh Lord. Now here's the thing. I'm not gonna take it right now because basically Lard is gonna give us 2 blue hearts, which is good. But it also would just permanently lower our health, I mean our speed, and the thing is, yeah, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Make my life just a tad bit easier. Yeah, so, Lard is gonna permanently lower our speed, and I'd rather not do that immediately. Come on, buddy. I'm not hitting you with the cube of meat. Okay, well, we're dead. That's fine. Actually, it's not fine, because now we have to go back into that room and fight again. That is bullshit. I forgot that I had such little health. Whatever. We're gonna go ahead and pick up this Lard, so that we have 2 extra health. And now, even though we're slower, I feel a bit safer. Because, I don't know, 5 blue hearts is better than however many blue hearts we had before. We don't have to worry about the Fang. Oh, shit balls. We're gonna take lots of damage in this room, to be honest with you. I don't like this room one bit. It's difficult for me. Okay, cool. Just 1 more. Come on. Yeah. No, 2 more, I guess. Alright, that's fine. We need a damage up, definitely, or some kind of offensive upgrade, because we have flight, which is a great defensive upgrade. But other than that, not so much, I have to say. But anyway, yeah, meritocratic system would be based on merit. So, for instance, one of my biggest issues with the American political system, or really political systems in general, really, is who's in Congress. It's like what were their professions? Well, we have let's actually, you know, a good example of it is the 2 presidential candidates, right? Mitt Romney was a venture capitalist, is like a hedge fund type of guy, you know, big businessman. And Barack Obama was a lawyer. Now, here's the big issue. Why the hell are the only people in Congress lawyers and businessmen? It doesn't really make any sense to me. And it shouldn't make any sense to you, right? I mean, like if we have a bunch of people trying to decide, I didn't know that Mom's bra goes on his head when he uses it. That's pretty hilarious. But yeah, the thing is, like why would we have a bunch of lawyers and businessmen deciding things on how the engineering field would deal with things, or how you know, science and industry? Why do we have those people deciding on it? They don't know anything about it, right? I mean, by their very nature, they know their own field. Oh, I suppose I forgot that we had money equals power. So the more money that we get, the better off we are damage-wise, which is good. I'm gonna take damage here. Yeah, that was inevitable. I was just in a bad position. Not killing one of those guys quick enough kind of screwed me. Anyway. Yeah, so, like, why do we have these people deciding on it? It doesn't really make any sense, right? I mean, so why not have a system based on merit, right? So if you wanted to vote on, for one... Oh, no, I didn't want to fucking... God damn it, locked controls! So irritating. But anyway, yeah, system based on merit. So imagine in a world where not everybody has the vote all the time. That's not a problem. Not everyone has the vote. That's okay. You only have the vote if you, well, that's weird that Monstro is still kind of doing his thing. Anyway. Yeah, not everybody has the vote. You only have the vote if you have significant experience in a certain field. And then even when you have significant experience in a certain field, you can only really, like if you're an engineer, you can only really vote on things in engineering. It makes sense, right? I mean, like, I get to regulate, it's self-regulation. I get to regulate my own industry. And now before you say that, oh, well, self-regulation, they're just going to fuck each other over. They're just going to screw themselves, they're going to screw everybody else over for their own industry. Well, one, there's no real incentive to do that. I mean, like, for one, and for two, it's not going to get passed. How a meritocratic system would work is you elect a representative for the, say, the engineering field, or just a representative of someone in Congress, right? And he would be an engineer. You elect that person. Now, it's going to be like a republic, you know. It's not direct representation. It's not direct vote. It's because one, that's not actually a good system. It's not really direct vote. You elect a representative, and the representative just would be more along the lines of what you want to see. The other thing too is that there's no real incentive to just fuck other people over because, I mean, then they would just fuck you over. You know, it just doesn't really make any sense. There would be no reasoning to do so. I don't know why I'm even blowing up these TNTs. And we don't have any keys anyway, so let's just go fight the boss, I guess. I could look for the secret room, which it may be right over here, but I also want to play Judgment. However, I also... I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna lose out on some damage, but, you know, it's probably worth it. Oh, Judgment again. Interesting. Just give me something. Key is good. Another key is also good. I'm only gonna play down 10 cents, because that's like a full damage point. Alright, 1 more cent. Okay, fine. That's enough. He didn't want to give me anything in 11 cents. That's enough for me. Because I want my damage. I like my damage. I was complaining about damage. Anyway, so yeah, meritocratic system, engineers voting on engineering makes sense to me. I don't know. I don't see why that's not a system in place. I mean, mostly because you would go into the field of because you could go into the field of politics, which is just silly. I mean, going into the field of politics, for one, it emphasizes the political process, right? So so a lot of things become political decisions because you become a politician. If it's the other way around, if it's a meritocratic system, God, we're taking a lot of damage. I can't seem to kill fucking anything. I suppose it's because I lost damage because I'm an idiot and I wanted to play goddamn Judgment. I can't kill anything. Yeah, and he keeps spawning things. Should've kept my money. Anyway, yeah, like imagine, god damn it. I'm gonna drop a bomb here. Oh, come on! I didn't fucking get hit by that. I dodged that shit. That is irritating. Drop another bomb in there. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I'm completely losing my train of thought. But a meritocratic system, I think, would be better. It's the next step. Technically, philosophically, god damn it. I didn't fucking get hit by that. Philosophically, it is the next step. God damn it. Alright, fine, Krampus. Yeah, hey, how you doing? Again, I wanted damage anyway, right? Can we survive, Krampus? I don't know, maybe. We'll see. We do have a range up, so we can stay about as far away from him as we need to. We could also always use Judgment as well and potentially get a deal with the Devil item, which I think I may do, because we're already low on damage anyway. And we're gonna get a damage up from Krampus, and then maybe I guess just not spend... Oh, fuck you! And maybe, again, just not spend any money the rest of the game. Even though I would like to. And I suppose, actually, Counterfeit Penny works very well in conjunction with the stupid Money Equals Power. But largely, I don't think Money Equals Power is just a great item, because I think I was at the point at 30 cents. That's part of the reason why I spent my money, is at 30 cents is supposedly the cap for Money Equals Power. Like, you don't get any more of a damage up after about 30 cents. So, because of that, you know, it makes it kind of a shitty item, to be honest. With a cap on money, you can basically say that 30 becomes your new 0, and then after 30, you can spend all the money you want. Fuck you! I fucking dodged that. God damn it! I was surprised. I thought it was actually gonna hit me that time. But I suppose we'll use Judgment in here because we would get potentially a deal with the Devil item, which would be nice. Of course, we're going to lose some damage. But again, you know, that's the way the... Fuck! Well, at least we don't lose any money, I guess. On to the next floor. I forgot that there was a chance that it would be a Demon Judgment. By the way, someone asked on a recent video... Fuck you. On a recent video, you know, why don't you blow up Demon Judgment? Well, Demon Judgment turns into spiders, so that's why. Ah, there we go. We're back to all our money. Oh, sorry, I have to reassess my seating arrangement. This is a reasonably easy room, and by reasonably easy, I mean it's impossible for me to take damage because I can fly, which is nice. I always like that scenario. However, I also don't think I'm killing enemies fast enough that I can kill them. Maybe I've killed one? No? No, I don't think I can just kill him, so we have to get him in a position. Like so. There we go. Now one's dead. Two's dead. Three's dead. Okay, cool. Wunderbar. Now we're back to 30 cents. So we haven't really lost our money for all that long. We don't have to worry about blood trails because we can fly. But we really do need some blue hearts. Otherwise, you know, things ain't looking good for us. Even though we took a bunch of damage on Krampus. Krampus! Ah, I almost walked into that. I don't know why my decision sometimes is... Ooh, the Polaroid is a great item. And I guess since I have... yeah, you know what? We're going to take the Polaroid. The Polaroid is a great item for this... No! Shit! I almost took damage there. I don't know, man. Sometimes my instinct is to, like, walk into enemies, as I did just there with that fly, and I didn't even fucking see him. Luckily, the enemies do not have contact damage when they are frozen by Mom's Broth, which is nice. I didn't actually know that that was a thing until right now, and now I figured it out because I walked into a fly! And I'm a fool. Yeah, man. Ooh! Yeah, I'll fucking take that shit. Odd Mushroom is a damage up plus a health up, which is, you know, great for regular characters, and I suppose it's also good for us, but, you know, it's not as good because it only equates to one blue heart. Although I suppose the item would still be good if it gave us, you know, a damage up and a blue heart, you know? So, altogether, good item, I think. I think it's a good item. I think it lowers your speed, but we can fly, so that kind of issue is, yeah, that issue is kind of negligible. To a degree, which is nice. Okay, Mr. Knight, you're a dingus. Let's go in here, because it could be greed. It is greed, okay. And this is a good thing, because if I'm wrong about the speed, or the money cap, then we can get more damage here. If I'm right about the money cap, then this is fucking pointless. But that's fine. And it's only pointless to agree, because like I said, I mean, then you can consider, like, you can consider that 30 is our new 0, and now we have 6 cents. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Fangs are fangs. Apparently somebody wants me to play Blue Baby or Eve. Well, I'm already playing Blue Baby, so you're probably happy about this already. Too late, though, because, oh, shite balls! I don't know how I didn't take damage there, to be honest with you. I probably should have. I made a bunch of poor decisions, to be honest, and they should have punished me for those poor decisions. They should have punished me. Anyway, we'll move on here. We are going to use a bomb because we can. Use another bomb because, again, we can. And we have lots. We have a good amount of bombs, so I don't feel so bad using them. I should have taken damage there, to be honest with you. This Loki is a little bit of a dick since... Ooh, Eternal Heart. Well, Eternal Heart doesn't really mean much. It's just going to turn into a blue heart on the next floor. But that's fine. I mean, I like blue hearts, man. I'm a fan. And we'll just go down to the next floor. Or we will dodge around the trap door instead. That sounds like a better idea. Okay, thank God it's not Necropolis. I think we haven't had a not Necropolis floor in a long time. It's been a while. And it's sad when that happens. It's sad when that day comes because I want to go home. No, it's I hate the necropolis. Basically, is the thing that I was trying to say, that I was trying to get out for a long time, is necropolis needed to die. But sadly, it is still in the game. There's nothing that we can really do about it, to be honest. I'm not going to go into the shop because we ain't got 15 cents. So, you know, got to deal with that kind of thing. Now, I think... No, they're not going to stop. Well, we'll get them down to their form of puddle. Their puddle form. All of them. Or most of them, as much as we can, anyway. I just want to get that guy. Yeah, I want to get the big guy. Hit the big guy. Nah, looks like we can't do it. Alright, well, we're going to have to let them chase us around the room, because we're going to have to kill them one by one. Eventually. Oh, that's a shitty situation. Okay, one's dead. Right now. Fantastic. 2 is dead. 3 is now dead. Wunderbar. And the final one. Boom. Boom. How do you like it? Mom's bra wouldn't have been so bad on that, I gotta be careful here, because I don't want to open up that gold chest. That would be a shitty situation indeed. I want my key. Very desperately. So then I could go to the treasure room, and, you know, that would make my life a whole lot easier. God, see how easy these rooms are? It's just a bunch of guts. I mean, meanwhile, I've taken lots of damage on guts before in the past, but... you know, yeah, this is, oh, can I not hit these guys? No, I can hit them. Sweet. Sweet dinglebingus. You know what I mean, guys? Sweet, sweet, delicious dinglebingus. Gold chest, which I could open, but again, I don't have any, keys to really want to do that, or the right amount of keys to really want to do that. Wrath, you are annoying right now. I really would like to hit you. Now, the issue with coal is I wonder if it lowers your damage the closer you are to an enemy, because it has seemed to lower the size of our shots. If you pay attention, excuse me, you can see that our shots get bigger as they go farther, which is what lump of coal does. It increases the shit that we put out, because sometimes you gotta poop. And it allows you to poop better, you know. It's like a laxative, which is necessary for lots of people. Yeah, I mean that's good. But honestly, with Blue Baby, the Polaroid is just probably the best item, because it just gives you a shield every time you get hit. Can't really beat that. Like literally, you can't beat it. It's a shield. It's an invincible shield. There's nothing you can do. Unless you fell off a pit. Imagine how annoying Isaac would be is if you could like fall through the pits and like it would either 1 kill you or 2 like drop you to the earlier floor. That'd be irritating, man. That would be irritating, I have to say. Although I guess it would drop you to the next floor. So never mind. Okay. So if you accidentally walked into ladders, and the ladders, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with these guys in the center. It's gonna make my life a whole lot easier. I mean, Mom's bra charges once every 3 rooms anyway, so we're probably safe. Even if we're not a big deal to not have Mom's bra on Mom, because I mean, it's not really gonna do that much for us. Like I could use it to freeze enemies. I could kind of use it to freeze enemies when there are a lot of them and I'm about to take damage or something. But, you know, again, not all that valuable on Mom. Not all that valuable at all. Mom's bra is, of course, a lot more valuable on me, not my mother, which is good. Cool. We have the fetuses of the flight, which I am not a fan of, especially the cherub fetuses. The cherub fetuses are definitely never a good thing to deal with. By the way, there was a funny thing that was happening yesterday. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys are on Twitter or like follow me on Twitter, but I tweeted a bunch of things. I retweeted a bunch of things last night during the debates and stuff. there was this thing trending from Will Wheaton. I don't know if you guys know Will Wheaton, but basically he was Wesley Crusher on Star Trek: The Next Generation. You know what? Because we're gonna probably take damage here in this room, because I generally do. Make my life a little bit easier. But yeah, so he's Wesley Crusher on Star Trek: The Next Generation, and also since then he's worked on, like, you know, he's been on like The Nerdist and stuff with Chris Hardwick, and, you know, just done a bunch of things, video game and comic book related. He works with Felicia Day. He wrote the comic for The Guild, which he co-wrote with Felicia Day, and yeah, just generally a cool guy. Oh fuck. That's nonsense, because I already activated him in the path that he was supposed to go. Or at least I thought I had, and perhaps I guess I didn't, but whatever. Anyway, the last question guy of the debate was just like, I'm gonna ask a question here, and I think it's a tough one. And then he proceeds to ask a question that is just not tough at all. It's like, how do you think your feelings as a man are gonna influence your presidency? It's like, so there were just like a bunch of things like that were just, it started, he actually made it start trending on Twitter of oh, this is good. He actually made it start trending on Twitter of it would just be like toilet paper, overhand or underhand, please be specific. Tough questions from Barry, you know, and tough questions from Barry just trended on Twitter last night, and it was great. It was really funny. It was a fun time. Because there were just a bunch of like really ridiculous ones. Like at one time it was just like, Virginia hot dog submarine fire, please be specific. Tough questions from Barry. And, you know, just a bunch of funny shit. It was a fun time, is basically what I'm trying to say. Okay, we got regular mama. I guess I'll just use bomb sprawl right now. Do a little extra damage. Actually, we could hurt her with the cube of meat and the flies as well, which I suppose is nice. Yeah, see, I mean, I suppose that like, theoretically is about as good as, like, you know, Unicorn Horn is, damage-wise, the damage that we got in. So, I don't know, maybe Unicorn Horn and, or Horn of the Unicorn, or My Little Unicorn, whatever the name of the actual item is. Maybe that is going to be, maybe it's just as good as Mom's Bra. I don't know. Actually, it's probably not as good because of the fact that it is. We have not taken damage because of our Halo flies, except for right then. I don't know how we took damage there, to be honest with you. But whatever. Oh, fuck you! Come on. I had the shield just ended. Nonsense. Okay, this is actually proving to be a pretty difficult fight, to be honest with you, because there are a lot of fucking enemies, and I can't seem to kill them all fast enough, which makes me think that stupid. Okay, it makes me think that stupid money equals power is a useless item because it doesn't really give us that much damage anyway. But whatever, you know. C'est la vie. I don't know if Lumbercoal actually lowers your damage the closer you are to enemies, because then I will have been doing actually less damage because of what I was doing. Oh, fuck, man. Alright, we do have a shield, even though it doesn't show. Yeah, sometimes it glitches like that. Man, I really want to... Mom. Okay, cool. Managed to kill her. We got a bunch of pills here. That one's bad trip, right? Yeah. So that doesn't become full health when you're Blue Baby. Let's see what this is. Range up. Okay, I'll take it. Full health. That is awesome. Pretty Fly. Okay. Equivalently awesome. We already have the Polaroid, so it won't let us take the other Polaroid. And I guess we'll flip a coin when we get farther down. I would have really liked to have the compass by this point, but, you know, sadly, that is not going to be the scenario for us at all. It's a bit of a bummer. But, you know, shit happens, man. Shit straight up happens. The Lovers is a useless card, basically. There's nothing that we could use it for. Because basically what it does is this drops to red hearts. And we don't use red hearts, and we can never use red hearts. We can never have a red heart. We can use our Halo of Flies / Meat Cube to murder. And I love murder. I'm on a list somewhere now. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, here's the other thing, too, about, like, just to reiterate on my point of just, like, there's no candidate for me. There's no internet candidate. There's no technology candidate. There's no guy who's just like, well, we're going to make sure that technology stays in America. Because they're saying all this stuff like, we want manufacturing jobs back. Oh, that's great, but, you know, obviously our strength right now is services, right? That's what America's strength is services industry. We don't manufacture things anymore. We provide services. So why not increase that? I don't understand. That's our strength. I mean, I understand that you want the other jobs back, but maybe we have to say, hey, looks like people don't want to do things in America anymore. People would rather, you know, do service industry stuff. And even, you know, technology. Why don't we say that, hey, we're going to subsidize technology. We're going to help out the tech industry by saying, hey, we're not going to enforce some shitty law like SOPA or PIPA. We're going to, you know, like, aid the next generation. Or how about say, hey, about student loans and stuff. I mean, they've talked so little about student loans and education funding and stuff. They talked about, like, oh, we're going to make education affordable. It's like, okay, that's great. I mean, but you've been saying that for fucking 30 years and you never made that happen. So I don't trust you. I don't think you're going to focus on it at all. And the truth of the matter is if you have, look, here's the thing. You have, say, right now, because of the system that is in place, I was going to say this is going to be real easy if it was just like that. Actually, we might as well kill these guys first, just in case I walk into them and feel like an idiot. But, yeah, no, I mean, if you say, I suppose we could just stay right here. Like, if you say that if we're not doing something about this debt crisis right now, not the debt crisis, but the student loan debt crisis right now, and this is a fucking crisis, is you have most of the young people of America are in debt, and most of them can't find a job either, okay? Because nobody wants someone without experience, and you can't get fucking experience unless you have a goddamn job. I have dealt with this kind of issue myself. So if you can't find a job, especially when you go to school and become a skilled worker, then that's a big issue. Especially when you're also being, well, okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna use that. Especially when you're being asked to spend $130 million. No, not $130 million. I don't know what schools you're going to. Jeez, but when you're expected to pay $130,000 or something over the course of 4 years for just a bachelor's degree in any kind of skill that is, you know, proficient for a job application, that you won't even get a job for necessarily. I mean, that's a big issue. I mean, you're saying that the next generation is going to be in debt. That's a big fucking problem. You know why that's a big problem? Generally speaking, that's a good thing, right? Because that means that they're going to have to pay off their debts for a long time, which means they're going to be hard workers forever. And that's the whole idea behind it, right? Is like put everybody in debt early and get them young, so that they're basically indentured servants for the rest of their lives. That's the idea. However, here's the problem: when you have such crippling debt that everyone is in debt, then what happens is you have a financial collapse. Why do you have a financial collapse? Because nobody's spending any money. And when nobody's spending any money, that means nobody's investing in any industries. Meaning every industry is going to be in fucking trouble. Especially something like, say, the housing market. Where you see that there was a big housing bubble, right? And that's part of the reason why everything got so shitty. Or actually, that was a big reason why everything got so shitty, was the housing market collapsing. But think about this. There are, I think it's like something like 40% more kids are like between the ages of 18 and 24 have to move in back with their parents because they just can't afford anything else. One, the housing market is too saturated. It's too expensive. There's no good wages at any good job, and there's no jobs to find. And on top of that, they also have to pay for their debts. They have to pay for the student loans. And you know what? They don't have the money to do that. Nobody does. Ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, look, when you're gonna come out of college, you're gonna get an entry-level position anyway. No matter what field you're in, you're gonna get an entry-level position. I mean, odds are it's not gonna even be $60,000 a year. So, I mean, the thing is, you know, that's not enough to pay for a house. At this point, it's not enough to pay for a home, and student loans, and just food and necessity. It's just not enough. And unless you fix that issue, you're saying that, okay, that almost pissed me off, because if we would have died there, that would have been the computer locking my controls and killing me, in which case I would have been, you know what, let's not even make this a thing. Let's deal with these Diglets so that we can deal with the other guy when they show up, which is right now. Wow, there were 4 of them? This is a hard room. Anyway, yeah, there's I don't know, that's a big issue down the line. Like that's obviously it's not a big issue right now, but it will be once this generation is oh, we fucking died. Alright, well, we tried. But anyway, that's a big issue down the line. That's a big issue when I'm 40 and when this generation is 40 years old and we haven't bought anything because we can't afford to. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. I mean, unless you somehow bump up the wages of minimum wage, which neither of the presidential candidates talked about, how it has been stagnated for almost 20 to 30 years, whereas minimum wage should be actually $2 higher based on inflation. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll probably link the CGP Grey video in the description. First past the post voting. The problem with it goes over it in pretty simple terms of why first past the post is a terrible system, and it's the thing that we have right now. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. YouTube sub box still kind of screwed up. Nobody can really find my videos, which I see drop in views all the time. There's like dips and dodges and valleys and things, and you know, it's because people can't see it, and I keep getting comments saying I can't find my videos. And like I said, just check my channel. I make a video every day. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. This is Alpacapatrol signing out. Peace, fools.